right, so here he is, the former UFC middleweight champion, Anderson Silva. The pro record doesn't look like it did a few years ago, DC, but most people still inject the name Anderson Silva into the discussion of the greatest MMA fighters of all time.
It's because Anderson is doing us a favor every time he steps foot in the octagon. He could have walked away and protected the record, but the lure, the draw of fighting still is pulling at the spider. And every time he walks in there, we're getting to witness greatness. You feel it when Anderson Silva walks up the steps. I remember staring across the octagon and going, holy cow, that's Anderson Silva. And he has that approach, he has that appeal to everyone that gets in front of him, not only in the octagon, but in life. One of the nicest guys you've ever met is Anderson Silva.
And a renewed focus on recovery and physical therapy has allowed the great Anderson Silva to compete deep into his 40s, DC. You ain't going 45. There's no way.
45. Ain't no chance.
You're going to voice a video game.
I'm going to voice a video game. What a great idea.
It took him just over a year on the UFC roster to realize a piece of this UFC middleweight championship. He is the last style bender, Israel Adesanya, a guy you tried to bring in to emulate John Jones back in the day.
Absolutely. You knew right away when you watched Israel fight that he has the ability to fight so many different ways. If he's coming to play a part, he's going to play that part better than anyone else you can find. It's because of the adaptability. It's his ability to change the way that he's fighting based on his opponent. In the Derek Brunson fight, he did a lot of kneeing because he knew Brunson was going to wrestle him. But in the fight against Kelvin Gastelum was a lot of punches and kicks because the wrestling threat was not so great. You've got to have that if you hope to compete and stay atop your division for a long time.
Israel Adesanya has stepped inside the octagon and is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Anderson the Spider Silva. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. All right, well, the fans wanted to see this fight. Ask and you shall receive as round 1 gets underway between Anderson Silva and Israel Adesanya. And the focus for the last style bender here tonight is on the finish.
It has to be. He has to go out there and make a statement. He has to go out there and take one of his longtime idols and finish him. That can be difficult mentally, but Anderson is so tough, it will also be very difficult for him to accomplish physically. Oh, big elbow.
Now a kick to the body. Well, the leg kicks have been a big storyline in this one, and there's another one. So he continues to slow his opponent down, and nice poker face on the other side. I'm not sure how many more he can take.
He won't be able to take many more. Think about Edson Barbosa, how he lands those beautiful leg kicks, no wind-up so fast. Eventually, guys get stopped from taking too many. This seems to be the path that he is wanting to take tonight in this fight.
Oh, nice jab by Silva.
Beautiful jab there by the champ. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
Oh, beautiful land there by Anderson Silva. Age is just a number. Remarkably, the former UFC middleweight champion still getting it done here against the best 185-pounders in the world. Israel Adesanya gets caught with that punch.
It won't take many of those.
Strong inside leg kick.
He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie. He lands a switch knee.
Israel Adesanya is bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully. Leg kick lands.
Getting the hands going here early. Looking to establish the jab here. Nicely done by Silva. Lands flush. Straight punch there again. Been there all night.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Hook is there again. So 35 total strikes have landed for Israel Adesanya. Well, Silva's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. 20 seconds to go in round one. Straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Entertaining scrap so far. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, let us get you some replays after that round, and he is definitely dealing with a damaged nose now. We'll see if we can isolate the strike that caused the damage.
Yeah, and there it is, right? It was this one right here that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose. It's not a bad cut. The nose isn't demolished yet, but if he keeps getting hit there, it will be, and then everything becomes very difficult. So what he's got to do is he's got to move. He's got to be smarter in his approach in this next round.
He didn't seem all that phased on the stool. The cut man has stopped the bleeding for now, but we will continue to keep an eye on this developing storyline here as this fight continues. Oh, beautiful strike there by Israel Adesanya. He's got a lifetime in the game, not a lifetime in the UFC, but you see, this is a lifelong striker who is very dangerous with all rounds.
Yeah, and when you're standing with Izzy, you're in trouble, man. You're under constant attack the whole time because you never know what he's going to do.
What a connection right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on V Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly leg. Oh, there it is. That's that one, that right hand.
Well, Silva's blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose. Well, maybe he'll look to set up that hook again. Obvious redness on the right side of his body. He's hurt now. Oh, just misses with the kick. Punch got blocked there. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut man in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Let's go, take the initiative, let's do this.
So 63 total strikes. Oh, thunderous leg kick rounds his opponent, limping a little bit, tried to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
Oh, big damaging knees here to the body. Oh, oh, he's in trouble. Circling to his right. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive. There it is again. Look at that.
30 seconds to go in the round.
Swerve.
Elbow there, blocked. 10 minutes in the can. So there's the horn signaling the end of the round. Some damage done there with the 2 knockdowns. Big, big round from Silva. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this. Again, he will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with just digs into the body, man.
He dug that shot with every part of himself, and now he's got his opponent hurt. Oh, nice body shot.
Israel Adesanya gets hit with a kick. All right, so he knocked down for him in the previous round, and you can just see by his body language how confident he is in the striking realm in this match.
And you can see his confidence in his posture, but also you can see the effect that knockdown had on his opponent by the way he is approaching this round.
Well, more often than not, when he has struck, he has landed 86 total strikes. Oh, got to pull guard here. Flying triangle attack.
I mean, he took the job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike.
He's going after that cut over and over again, and every time he lands, the cut gets worse.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Nice job by him to still be a threat off of his back. Adesanya gets back up. All right, so there's a swing and a miss from him, and sometimes when you miss, it can tax your gas tank even more than when you land a strike. So clearly, it is energy preservation time at this point of the fight. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. And there's that jab. Well, he is clearly faded in this one, and I'm not talking about the high and tight skin fade on my man Daniel Cormier. He got stunned earlier in the round and oh! Gets back to his feet. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the... Oh, yeah.
Oh, big left hand there. That's it.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
We go right inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 5 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, Anderson the Spider Silva!
So another win tacked on to the total of one of the most decorated champions in UFC history. Anderson Silva does it again and really thought he looked sharp tonight. You could tell early on in the fight. The future